Hello, everyone. This is a continued demonstration of the proof of concept I did with Saul Goodman, where it was essentially three different AI systems all interacting with one another. And like I talk about on the website, this is the continuation of it. So you can see that it's pretty interesting because it's Saul Goodman as a character talking to you, and you're interacting back and forth with him, and he can actually,
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman.
if you hear
Did
his
you know that
voice,
you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe
so it's just
Walter White was one hell of a guy.
see it's
Jesse Pinkman was a good guy gone bad.
So you can basically, the future is here, right? I guess. So we have sight and sound in a sense, because this is the sound, and then the sight is this, when they can interact with, like I sent a picture of him, of Saul Goodman to Saul Goodman, and he was able to interrogate the image and let you know that it's a man in a suit and tie standing with his hands folded. So he took the image and he broke it down. And then eventually I let him know that that's his picture, and then he gets it. So the AI has image recognition, kind of like OCR could recognize text in books and things like that. Well, he has image recognition and can break it down of a classification system for what he's looking at. And not only that, he can actually send you images of himself. So Saul sent me this image of, what he thought a thing looked like. So that's uh, very interesting. So how does it work? So it's using a local language model, which is right here. And so you can see output generated. It tells you how fast it types. A token is like 4 characters. So this is, approximately, almost, so 15 characters in a second. So it's pretty fast the way it can type, although could be a little bit faster. And then Stable Diffusion is running here because this is what's actually doing some of the image build out and classification. So let's continue this discussion with him. Um, let's see. And we can also use a microphone too. So let's make sure this works too. Let me allow my microphone. What is the hardest part about being a lawyer? Do I not have this working? Maybe not. Okay, well,
Hey, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
thank you, Saul. Um, what he's funny. What is the hardest part about being an attorney? So if we look in the background here,
The hardest part about being an attorney is keeping up with the constant changes in the law and staying ahead of the curve.
so yeah, so you can talk to him in his voice. So how did I get his voice? So I explain a lot of this on the website, but essentially I took, if you want to get good voice recognition, it's my belief that you need to have something that has different cadence, different timing and speed. It has different emotional inflection, different pitch. Um, so the the total summation of Saul Goodman, I thought, was when he gave his, or at least in his speech, was when he gave a speech to the judge at the end of Breaking Bad. And in that speech that he gave to the judge, he has emotion, he has coolness without the emotion at times. He changes the cadence and the speed when he gets excited and animated. He lowers it when he's not speaking about something of importance. So it gives the AI a variety to draw upon when it's doing voice synthesis or voice generation. So the way this works here is essentially when you're making a question here, like what is the hardest part being about being an attorney, I'm sending that to a local language model on my machine. You could send it to like OpenAI and things like that if you wanted to. I just happen to be sending it here to my own local language model. And you can see that somewhere around here. I don't know if it actually shows it in here. Maybe not. No, but it's running it on a port 5000 is the API. And then at the same time, once it sends that message to that API, through the API to that local language model, it then generates a response, which it sends back and puts it into here. Now, at the same time, once that response gets created, it immediately sends it to ElevenLabs, and then ElevenLabs gets that response, and all it ends up doing is building synthesis of it. So how does that work? Okay, so now I'm in Google Chrome. So, here's my account. I have an API. You can build your own model here, right? So here's my basic account that I use for generation. And if you go to the voice lab, yeah, I have Saul Goodman. And Saul Goodman is a single voice that I took, edited down, took a video, demultiplexed to get rid of the videos, just had the audio, stripped it of anything that wasn't related to Saul Goodman speaking like other people, and then took that and then fed that into an engine so it could do a synthesis as a proof of concept, just to show what's possible for this video. And then if I use that, you can actually talk here. So now I'll say something like, he'll say whatever I want him to say. So, wait, let's do the Star Wars. What is the Star Wars one? It says long ago in a galaxy far, far away. Dot, dot. Generate.
Long ago in a galaxy far, far away.
So that's how the narration works. It takes the text, turns that into a voice generation based on the voice lab, which you created here, which you have fed to it. So pretty neat what you can do with that, right? And so yeah, so that's how it works. So thank you, Saul, as always. Oh, I missed an L.
No problem at all. Anytime.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Now, one other thing is we could have him show us an image. I forgot to demonstrate that. Show me a courtroom. Now, I'll have to turn off. Let's turn off ElevenLabs for now. Show me a courtroom. He's typing. Sure, here's a picture of courtroom. And now I will force a response here. And then regenerate. And now this should be sending this over to Stable Diffusion. Stable Diffusion is getting it. If you notice, it's generating, going across. And so if we come back over here, when it finishes, presto changeo, there's a picture of a courtroom. So you can have pretty interesting interactions. And if you wanted, he could just, this could be your interface for Stable Diffusion, and he could just be generating images all day. Like, show me a cat wearing a banana costume. I gotta tell it to force the picture again, but there's another way you can, okay, he laughed at that. And you could say, force it. I'm also gonna tell this a picture book, and you'll see what that does. Regenerate. Okay, so now Stable Diffusion should be running. You can see it's going, and it picks up a little bit of speed. There we go. And let's see what kind of picture. Boom, cat wearing a banana costume. Let's see, a pirate wearing a pirate handing out a birthday cake. Generate. So now it'll just send picture, picture, picture. So you could have some sort of interactions this way if you wanted to as well. Stable Diffusion should be running, and there you go. I don't know what that is. It's a birthday cake. Don't really see the pirate, but at least you see the cake. Hey, happy birthday. Thanks, Saul. It's not my birthday, but I appreciate that. Now, the interesting thing is you can change the models, right? So I'm using the bloke here, but you could use LLaMa 2 here. So yeah, that's the summation. So I hope you found this interesting and enlightening, and to be continued. Have a great day.